Hey, Kat here looking at binary addition. We'll start with some of the basics. If I was to add together 0 and 0, I would end up with 0. If I was to add 0 and 1, I would end up with 1. The reverse of that is also true. If I was to add 1 to 0, it would still be 1. And then it gets a little bit more complicated when I add 1 together with 1. 1 and 1 is 2, and when we look at a 2 in binary, it is actually 1, 0. So I put down the 0, I carry the 1 into the next column. If there's nothing else in the next column, then I carry it down and end up with 1, 0. If we have a look at something using two sets of digits, let's try adding together maybe 0, 0 plus 0, 1. A 0 and a 1 is a 1, and a 0 and a 0 is 0. Another combination, we've got 1, 0 and 0, 1. 0 and a 1 is 1, a 1 and a 0 is also 1, and there's nothing in the leftover column. Trying something a little bit more challenging again, let's try and add 0, 1 to 0, 1. This is where we can see the result of our carry. 1 and a 1 is a 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0 remains a 1. Let's give ourselves something a little bit more challenging. We'll go with, I always try to match the same number of bits on the top as on the bottom, and we'll go something that has more digits. We'll go with a 4-bit word. We'll go 0, 1, 1, 0. We'll add that together with 0, 0, 1, 1. So a 0 and a 1 is 1. A 1 and a 1 is 0. Carry the 1. A 1 and a 1 and a 0. So a 1 and a 1 is a 0, carry the 1. We're not adding anything more to that. So we do the 0, carry the 1. 1, 0 and 0 remains a 1. Okay, another harder one again. 0, 1, 1, 1, adding together with 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, starting from the right. A 1 and a 0 is a 1. A 1 and a 1 is 0, carrying the 1. And now here we've got 3 1s. So with this one, we end up with a 1 and a 1 is 0, carry the 1. So you can view that as being 1, 0, add together a 1, and that carries down to 1, 1. So we put 1 there, and we carry that other one across. Okay, so a 1 and 1 is 0, carrying a 1. A 1 and a 1 and a 1 is 1, carrying a 1. Sorry, this is lots of 1s and 0s. So we're left over now with our leftmost column. 1, a 0 and a 0 is equal to 1. If you want to double check your answers, that's a good idea. To double check an answer, I would put this into decimal. So I'll quickly just pop my column values. I've got 1, 2, 4, and 8. So this top number, a 4, a 2, and a 1, is equal to 7. And we're adding that together with a 4 and a 2, which is a 6. So by my calculations, 6 plus 7 should result in 13. So I'm adding a 4 to a 2, which is 12, and a 1, and that is indeed 13. So it's always good to cross-check your answers like this. Okay, I'm going to go on to one that introduces a bit of a new concept, and this concept is really important when we go on to dealing with negative numbers and subtraction. So first of all, I'm going to just go through the process of adding two numbers together. So I'm going to have 0, 1, 1, 1, and I'm going to add that together with 1, 1, 1, 0. Now I can see from this I'm going to have lots of carrying. Okay, so a 1 and a 0 is 1. 1 and a 1 is 0, carry the 1. 3 1s is a 1, carry the 1. We've got 2 1s and a 0, so that is 0. I'm carrying the 1 across to the next column, and I carry that down. Now in my problem up here, I had a I used 4 bits for each number. In my solution, I got 5 bits. Now the way this will work is that you truncate the carry. So you cut it off altogether and ignore that it exists. And your final answer, we have 4 bits, 4 bits, and 4 bits. So 0101 is my final answer. And that's an important key for, as I said, negative numbers and subtraction. Just remember that one. If you carry beyond the number of bits that you're working with, you truncate or cut off the carry and ignore that it exists. Okay, stay tuned for subtraction and negative numbers.